Hey everyone, welcome back. Gonna give a really brief update on Atom Cosmos. Yeah, this thing is yeah, it's gonna do great things. There's so much. I mean, the tokenomics are all over YouTube, so I'm not gonna bore you with a tokenomics and a use for this. But what I can say is that I can see this thing 5x in with minimal hesitation, and I do expect the majority of that move to happen within 2022. So this is one of my long-term great tokens to get into if you're not already in. You just need to look at what would be a good buying point for yourself personally if you're not already in. Myself, I pretty much rode this one down in the summer. I got in at about, well, it was around the time where Sheeb was taking off. So I think from memory I got in sub $10 and I cashed out around 15 because I needed some volume from my portfolio to lump onto Sheeb, and we all know what happened with Sheeb Army. Right, so where are we now? Following our all-time high um, at just below $45 back here in September. We made a second attempt in October, didn't quite get there. November, slightly bearish along with most of the market, and in December we're seeing us wicking up from the $20 mark up to the 33, which was clean 60% move. So brilliant for any portfolio, even if it had stopped there. But we've continued through January, and we're now about to break the all-time high, and I'm quite confident that's going to happen within the next couple of weeks. Yeah, in January we are going to smash the previous all-time high. Realistically, get up to about the $50 mark. Now, I'm just going to bring this back to the daily chart, and just to say I'm not invested in this token, and it could make me cry at night. This is like the beauty queen, or the your for males or females, your perfect partner. There's nothing wrong with it, but you had a magpie effect, and you went off to something else that was shiny, and by the time you came back to it, you'd kind of missed the opportunity, and it had been snapped up by everyone else. um, some could say that with the recent lows of Bitcoin, it did show us some good buying opportunities. And if I just bring that out to the weekly chart, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. We made an all-time high. From that point, it was always going to retrace. Once it had retraced, and made another attempt at an all-time high, and then retraced again back to almost like 786 level. If you were looking at this, that would have been your buying point around the $20 mark. And if you had got in at $20, you could have been quite confident in the knowledge that this was gonna 2x in not too long a time frame, and it actually 2x within a month. So guys, outside of crypto, beyond winning the lottery or having a rich aunt die, which God forbid doesn't happen to anyone, show me where you can 2x your money inside a month. It's just not possible. But these are the sort of things that we're becoming more accustomed to in crypto. And I suppose when you're looking at this with larger volumes of investment, a 2x is brilliant. Even a 10% move can be brilliant. But I think that a lot of people have forgotten how significant a guaranteed, or say nothing's guaranteed, but a more likely 2x is. The significance of how having something that's a likely 2x is amazing and is a gift. So for anyone who did manage to buy in at or below the $20 mark, you have all of my praise and congratulations. And please, please, please do not sell. This thing is going to $100 with ease, and I expect it to get to $200 with minimal turbulence. So, what to look for now? Whilst you're surrounding yourself with champagne bottles and whatever else you want to surround yourself with, if you're a holder, is you're realistically, and I'm going to do this on the weekly, because I want to give a long-term price prediction for Atom and Cosmos, is you're gonna wick up to the $50 mark. and then you will have realistically a back test of your previous all-time high where you are currently, possibly back to the $34 range before we see some consolidation and either a move higher, which would then take us up to circa the $70 range, or what's going to play out will be the move up to 50, possibly an overextension, because I think at this point we're going to see a lot of retail coming in, and then at that point we will begin to tail off back to this zone, and worst case scenario I'd see us coming back to around the $30 range before a move higher. Now I'm going to mark that orange because I think that is the second best solution, and I think that retail getting on this one is essentially going to overextend and then possibly oversell, which may see us have a higher high but then also a lower recovery. Worst case scenario, and this really is something I cannot see playing out, but it'd be unprofessional of me not to note, especially on previous history and movement with this token, is that we get to the all-time high where we are currently. I think we're about $1.50 below it. Is that we get rejected or we consolidate around this zone, and then we have another sell-off because the confidence in the move is gone, and at that point we may actually come back to the 786 before we move higher. So I'm going to connect that dot to our amber situation, and I do see that, guys and girls, as the next move for Cosmos. Now I tell you, if this thing comes back to $20, or even if it comes back to $30, I'm in on it. I'm in on it. I will probably ditch some of my my other holdings that I've got on the portfolio, because I do see this one with ease getting to $100, and from there I can see it getting to. I see this thing getting to 125 with absolute ease, and then from there, realistically, we can get up to 175. Once we've had these larger moves play out and we have new all-time highs put in, we'll be able to run some more charts and see where this thing could realistically go. But looking at the market cap and looking at what this the new adoptions on this token, and just I'm super bullish, super bullish. So I was going to make a video on my predictions for 2022 and the best things to have your money in if you're looking to invest, or whether you're just going to spectate and see what's going on. This is going to be within that video, and that video will be coming out before the end of the month. I just wanted to see what was happening with Bitcoin. I didn't want to make a price prediction video and then we fall into a bear market, and essentially I'd look like quite a lot of other YouTubers who have got egg on their face. I won't name them, but I think everyone is aware of a quite famous Bitcoin channel, and they make some predictions that are slightly wild, and they're based on speculation. I try to remove the speculation from my videos, and I hope that's how I'm building a good following at such an early stage within the channel, because you're seeing that what I'm predicting is based on the actions of the token itself in reflection to what's happening with Bitcoin, rather than just saying, yeah, that one's going to moon. That's how high it's going to go. We're all going to be millionaires. Doesn't work like that. On the grand scheme of things, there are probably less than 5% of crypto investors and traders that have made momentous profit gains. I think on the whole, especially with the last month of trading, quite a lot of people are down. And I'll be also making a video about investing and what to do when your portfolio is taking a downturn. So look, quite a lengthy video, guys, but just to say, super bullish on Cosmos and Atom. If you're not in, I don't advise buying at this point unless you want to have a small victory, somewhere between 8 and 10%. But yeah, I do see buying opportunities coming at us after this thing's made its high and has a level of retracement, and those buying opportunities will be very present because they will basically consolidate and stop and not want to move lower, and that could be at circa the 35 range, the 30 range, or even worst case scenario back to the 20. So yeah, best of luck, and I'll see you on the next one. Please do remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.